Good morning to everyone. Myself, I am Surya Narayana, working as an assistant professor in PB Orbits Kavali. In manufacturing process subject, last class we discussed about solidification of pure metals and solidification of alloys. And today in this class we are going to discuss about casting defects, causes and its remedies. First of all, I am going to discuss what is a defect in casting. It is nothing but unwanted irregularities that can appear on the final casting part during metal casting process. Next, coming to types of casting defects. Those are categorized into 6 types. One is gas porosity, second one shrinkage defects, third one mold material defects, fourth one metallurgical defects, fifth one pouring metal defects, sixth one casting shape defects. In every individual again classified as gas porosity, having the defects of blowholes, open holes, pinholes. Next, coming to shrinkage defects, we have shrinkage cavity defect. Next, mold material defects. It is related to mold material, that is sand. The defects are cuts and washes, swell, drops, metal penetration, rat tails. Next, coming to metallurgical defects, we have hard tears, hard spot or hard spot. Next, pouring metal defects, cold shed, misrun, slag inclusion. Next, casting shape defects, shifts or mismatch. Finally, warping. First of all, I am discussing about gas porosity. It occurs when the metal traps gas, most often nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen during casting process. Next, when the casting cools and solidifies, bubbles form on the solid form of the metal. Bubbles form on the final part. These bubbles appear on the casting as rounded or circular cavities. Next, types of gas porosity defects. First one, pinhole, subsurface blowhole and open holes. I am discussing about pinhole. Pinhole is a very tiny hole. It appears on the final casting part. In this figure I am showing that pinholes, these are the very small tiny holes appear on the final casting part. About 2 mm, very tiny holes about 2 mm usually found on the cope, upper part of the mold. Next, these are appear very large numbers together, that means grouped together, all small holes are appear on the final casting part. These are always visible to the naked eye, that means only one eye, and don't require any equipment. But compared to blowhole and pinholes, blowholes are visible by using only analysis, that means ultraviolet rays, ultrasonic, X-rays and etc. Next, coming to subsurface blowhole. Blowholes are very large holes. These are appear on large cavities than pinholes. A subsurface blowhole appear on the inside of cast. Okay, these are not visible to outside. These are inside defects. These are not visible until after machining also, but these are identified by using ultrasonic, harmonic and X-ray analysis. Next, coming to open holes. These blowholes appear on the surface of the cast, are easier to detect. These are outer defects. Classification of gas porosity defects. In this figure I am showing that the upper one is open holes, open to atmosphere. Why we are calling it as open holes? Because of these are open to atmosphere. Next, blowholes or subsurface blowholes. These are visible to by using only analysis. Next, causes. What are the causes of gas porosity? We are discussing now. Poor venting and excessive moisture, insufficient drying, scarce blisters, inadequate gas permeability. These are the causes of gas porosity. Next, what are the prevention methods? By Awareness of gas porosity. Incorporate good flexing on melting practices and increasing gas permeability and drying the mouths before going into process. Next, increase the rate of solidification by reducing metal temperatures. Next, coming to shrinkage casting defects. First of all, we know that what is shrinkage? Reduction in final casting part. It is due to metals are less dense as a liquid than a solid. A shrinkage cavity is a depression in a casting which occurs during the solidification process. That means the shrinkage cavity defects or shrinkage defects are appear only during the solidification process. That means the phase changes process from liquid to solid. Shrinkage porosity appears with the angular edges compared to the round surfaces of gas porosity. Next, coming to shrinkage defects are classified into two types, open shrinkage and closed shrinkage. First of all, I am discussing about open shrinkage. Why we are calling it as open? That means these are open to atmosphere. Air compensated as a shrinkage cavity forms. The formations of this type of defects, those are pipes and caved surfaces. Next, closed shrinkage defects. Closed shrinkage defects are also known as shrinkage porosity. These are like a macro shrinkage and micro shrinkage. In this figure, I am showing that the different types of shrinkage defects. Coming to open shrinkage, we have pipes and caved surface. In this figure, I am showing that pipe is upper one and lower one. Caved surface, that means outer walls defects, that is caved surface, and coming to hole, that is macro porosity, and hot spots, those are micro porosity. That's all about shrinkage defects. Next, what are the causes of shrinkage cavities or shrinkage defects? We can discuss in this slide. Alloys always shrink when changing the molten metal from liquid to solid. This is because the density difference from liquid to solid. During the casting process, you should expect some shrinkage during solidification. So, for that we are giving, before going to the process, we are giving some allowances, shrinkage allowance to the pattern. Shrinkage defects. Remedies. You can prevent shrinkage casting defects by improving the overall casting structures. Running gate changing, increase local heat compensation or dissipation, reducing casting temperatures. These are the remedies. Next, coming to mold material casting defects, we have cuts and washes, swelling, drops, metal penetration. First of all, I am going to discuss about cuts and washes. In these, the importance are cuts and washes, swell, drops, rat tails, metal penetration. First of all, cuts and washes. These are the excess areas of metal. A cut appears as a low projection along the surface of drag face, decreasing the height as it extends from one side of the casting to another. In this figure, I am showing that cuts. That means excess area that appears on the final casting part due to mold erosion. Next, causes of cuts and washes. Cuts and washes can be caused by molten metal flowing at high velocities and at high pressures, causing too much metal flow through the gate. This is the cause for cuts and washes. What are the remedies for cuts and washes? Preventing cuts and washes by designing the gating. Improper gating causes this type of defect. By rectifying the gating system, we can solve this problem and improving the mold and its strength. Next, adding more binders to it. Next, fusion. Fusion occurs when sand grains fuse with the molten metal. Sand grains fuse with the molten metal. Molding sand attaching or binding with molten metal causes this type of fusion defect. This is about fusion defect. A crust with the brittle glassy appearance firmly adhered to the casting. Next, two main factors can cause low refractoriness, too high pouring temperature. Refractory or refractory materials, this cause the meaning for refractory or refractory materials which can withstand physical or chemical attacks. High pouring temperature of molten metal causes this type of defects. Fusion. Remedies or prevention for fusion. Refractoriness is the ability of molding material to resist the temperatures and physical or chemical attacks. Next, improving the refractoriness of molding material. Next, coming to swell. Swelling means enlarging of the casting. Typically, shape of the slight smooth bulge on the vertical face of the casting. In this figure, I am showing that swell. Swell, that means that is only enlargement in front or not. That is, that can appear on back side or front side of the final casting part. Causes and prevention of swells. Swell is usually caused by improper soft ramming. Soft ramming is the main cause of swelling defect. By changing the soft ramming into hard ramming, we can solve this type of defect. Next, using a strong properly rammed mold prevents swelling defect. Next, coming to drop. Drop occurs when pieces of sand particle fall into the metal casting. When it's still in liquid position, then drop type of defect occur on casting part. This is about drop. Causes. 4 potential causes for drops and their prevention included: low sand strength, soft ramming, insufficient flexing, insufficient reinforcement. These are the causes. By giving higher strength to the sand, then this type of defect can be solved. Providing hard ramming, that can solve this type of defect, and properly flexing molten metal removes impurities or irregularities. Next, rat tails, veins, buckles. Rat tails, that means internal cracks. The irregular lines or cracks on the casting. On the surface of the molding, sand buckles up. In this figure, I am showing that rat tails. In this, on the final casting part, a line or crack that can appear on the final part due to this type of defect, and causes by excessive heat, poor expansion properties of sand, hard pouring temperatures, poor mold design. By rectifying these pouring temperatures, that means changing the cooling rate and changing the temperatures, higher temperatures into normal temperatures. Next, expansion properties. By solving these or rectifying these problems, this type of defect can be reduced. Next, metal penetration. When metal penetration occurs, liquid metal penetrates gaps. By following the gap, liquid fill into the cavity. This is about metal penetration, visible by naked eye. Causes: use of large coarse sand grain, mold wash, soft ramming, and gating system. Also, all the defects caused by soft ramming and improper gating system and mold materials strength. What are the remedies for metal penetration? That means protective barrier against metal penetration. Metal penetration by fixing these areas: high strength, small grain size, low permeability. Next, metallurgical casting defects. In this, we have hard tears or cracks, hard or hard spots. First of all, hard tear or crack. Hard tears, these can appear in the irregular crevices of branched pattern. That is about hard tears or cracks. These cracks are caused by the tensile forces. During solidification, hard tears will appear. Hard tears are mostly caused by the poor mold design. That is also related to mold design. Mold material what we are using in this. Next, modifying the mold to improve collapsibility can easily resolve these type of issues. Next, hot spots. Hot spot. In these defects, The surrounding parts are thin, but the one part which is very thicker than surroundings, that is about hot or hot spot, that can occur because of the cooled more quickly than surrounding materials. Hot spots or hard spots can interfere with the machining and increasing tool wear. These can occur by improper cooling practices. Start by correcting cooling practice. This is the prevention and changing the pouring temperatures. Next, casting defects and its causes. Pouring casting defects. In this we have cold shed, misran and slag inclusions. Cold shed or lap. In this we have single line is visible between two gates. Cold shed is a type of surface defects. You will see a line or crack with a round edge on the casting surface. In this figure I am showing that a line which is appeared between two gates. We are pouring the molten metal through two gates. This type of defect is visible by naked eye. Causes of cold shed. When the molten metal enters into the mold from two gates, this type of defect is appeared, usually result of lack of fluidity of the molten metal. Lack means improper filling of molten metal, poor gating design. And what are the remedies for cold shed? Low temperatures can prevent, and cold shed increasing the fluidity. This type of defect can occur by lack of mold of fluidity. By increasing the fluidity, we can solve this type of defect by optimizing the gating system and increasing the pouring temperatures. Improper or improving gas permeability. These are the some ways to rectifying the cold shed defect. Next, misran, that means improper filling, that can occur by the liquid metal does not completely fill the mold cavity. The misran is the unfilled portion. In this figure I am showing that the blank section will be the misran. Why this type of defect can occur? That means when the liquid metal is too cold before entering into the cavity, that can solidify. So for this reason this type of defect can occur, that is known as misran. Next, causes. Mold design, gating system, metal fluidity. Same similarity to all the defects. Next, cold shot. Splattering during pouring from a liquid can cause solid globulus to form. Cold shots are typically a ball, drop, a pear shaped. In this figure I am showing that cold shots. This is like a ball formation on the cavity or final casting part. This is also one type of defect, and causes are modifying the pouring procedures, adjusting gating system. You can solve this type of defect. And slag inclusion. Slag means waste particles or dust particles including into the molding or molten metal. This type of defect can occur. Metallic crusts are found on the casting surface. They are usually have sharp edges, irregular shapes, or firmly bonded to the casting part. In this figure I am showing that slag inclusion parts. That means some parts are very thicker, that is slag particle, dust particles or waste materials. What are the causes of slag inclusion? When the molten metal containing slag particles is poured into the mold cavities and it solidifies. Preventing the slag inclusion is simple fix. Removing slag particles before pouring the molten metal into the cavity. You can remove slag by melting the metal with a flux, adding ingredients to the mixture using special ladles. Next, casting shape defects. In casting shape defects we have shift or mismatch, warping. Shift or mismatch. Mismatching, that means we have one flask. It is a combination of two, cope and drag. Due to misalignment of upper cope and lower drag part of the mold shift usually reflected as a horizontal displacement. That is In this figure I am showing that shift or mismatch. The final casting part is mismatch by misalignment of pope and drag. That is one type of defect coming into casting shape defects. Causes and prevention of shift or mismatch. Loose box pins, that means alignment pins are not correct, inaccurate pattern dowel pins, and carelessness. Next, warping. Warping, that means dimensional changing, is a unwanted casting deformity that can occur over time, which results in changes of the dimensions of the final part. That is about warping. Causes and prevention of warping is typically a result of different rates of solidification. By changing the cooling time and solidification rates, we can solve this type of defects.